Hi everyone, so today I'm going to go through question 4 of 10C. I've made videos of questions 2 and 3 as well, so if you haven't seen those, can you watch them first please, because they go through similar concepts. So for question 4, it says give the outlier in the following data sets if it exists, justify using the criteria Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR. Now, I'm going to go through for C in this case. So the first thing we need to do is to find, step 1, find Q1 and Q3. So again, we need to split this data into 2. So we have 70, 72, 73, 74, and 82. Now you'll notice again this isn't an even split because the first half has 3 numbers, whereas the second half has 2 numbers. So we need to get rid of the median number. So the median is the middle number, so 73. I'm going to get rid of that because we don't need it to find Q1 and Q3. All right, so now the first half we have 70 and 72. Now to find Q1, you have to figure out what's halfway between 70 and 72. To do that, you can add those numbers and divide it by 2. So 70 plus 72 divided by 2, because there's 2 of them, that gives you 71. Or one way of thinking of it is just mentally think about what's halfway between 70, 71, 72. It's 71, right? Let's look at the next set of data. So we have 74 and 82. Now try and figure out what's halfway of 74 and 82. And that will give you your Q3. Now, if you can't mentally process it, I suggest you just add 74 plus 82, and then you have to divide it. That symbol means divide by 2 because there's 2 of them. So this is just finding the average. So if I put that in my calculator, 74 plus 82 gives you 156 divided by 2, 78. So that means our Q3 is 78. Okay, we've done step 1. Now step 2, similar to question 3, is to find the IQR. Now, to find the IQR again, it's just Q3 minus Q1. In this case, our Q3, which we've worked out, is 78, minus Q1, which is 71. So that gives us 78 minus 71 is 7. So our IQR is therefore 7. Alright. Now, for our last step, we need to use the criteria to figure out if there's an outlier. So I'm just going to copy that. So step 3 is to substitute into the criteria. And our criteria is this. And Q3, it says Q3, which is 78. Oops. 78 plus 1.5 times your IQR, which is 7. Alright, so if I put that in my calculator, I would get 5 times 7. I get 88.5. So that just means anything above, so any number above this or more than that is an outlier. Okay, so let's look at our data set. Is there any number in that data set that is more than 88.5? So part C, there is no number because it's 70, 72, 73, 74, and 82. We don't have a number above 88.5. So that means there are no outliers. Right, now that's the answer in this case. Now for question 5 and question 6 and so on, they're going to ask you to find the outlier. Now to do that, you need to do the same thing that you did in question 3, so using this criteria, and then you need to do the second criteria as well to find both outliers on both ends of the data to see if they exist. Because again, for this case, we were just looking at the end of it.